Hello and welcome again to Paul's Racing channel. So this is the first of my new track guides. When I say new, it's probably one I've covered before in the past, but I'm going to do what I can anyway in this new upcoming season. This is going to be round one, and we're in Japan at the Fuji Speedway, International Speedway, with one of the longest straights there is, certainly in the game, if not in the world of motorsport, I would have thought. I don't know how long it is, but it's got to be at least a mile long, I would have thought, from the very start to the finish. On these track guides this new season, I'm going to be in the BMW M6 endurance car. Now this is going to be quite relevant to a few of the team drivers, because there's going to be quite a few that are going to be in this particular vehicle, which is one that was chosen for some of the particular leagues. So as I say, like I always say, this is just a track guide. This is not how to do go around there the quickest. So I'm going to do the usual start lap 3 and then the 2 flyers. So here we go. So along the start and finish, prepared to go right at the end now. I start to brake at about the end or the start of this curbing, the red and white curbing on the left, just before, well, probably the 100-metre board, isn't it? So start to brake at that point and then drop it down the gears. Now this is a real sort of off camber right hand corner, which can go wrong if you get it wrong. So try and stay to the left as long as you possibly can before you start hitting the apex, and then try and cut it in as close as you can. Now, as I say, it's quite raised, it's on a camber, so you've got to be a bit careful when you hit this inside curb. If you do hit it, it can knock the car out towards the left and probably into someone else. Certainly at the start of the race, as we all hurtle down there on lap 1. So try and take that. Now you'll automatically come out to the left, so just feed it out as much as you can. Don't really want to be out on that green astroturf. Just clip that inside of the corner there, and then this next left-hander, 50-metre board, want to start to look to turn in at this point. Again, see the little bollard on the inside of the left-hander there? That's what you want to aim for. You don't want to take too much of it. You don't want to cut too much of this corner, especially if the penalties are on, because that can give you a penalty. I haven't actually got penalties on here, so I do take a bit of an advantage of it. So I almost sort of straight line it across here, but you've got to be a little bit careful when the race actually starts, depending on the what the penalty system's on. So clip that. Again, you'll also actually fly out to the right hand side here, but this is really slippery out there. You don't want to be really getting any further than the red and white curbing on the right hand side. This is an interesting corner, this next right hander, long sweeping right hander, and it'll also actually drag you out to the left. Now on here, I think I'll get down to about 4th gear. Now what I do is I just tend to roll it through this really. Now at about, there's like a double apex, that's the first one, and then you've got this next tighter right hand apex. I'm in 4th. Now because of where you're going, it's going to want you to head straight across to the left. Obviously we want to go right, so it's going to drag you across there. So if you're feeling like you're going to go out too wide, just drop it down another gear to about 3rd, just to get the power on. So then at this point you can just fully get the power on and just let it drift out to the left to this next tight left hand hairpin corner, down to about 2nd gear. Try and get as close as you can. I'm a little bit wide there, so that right big run off here on the right hand side. You've got all that to play with, and then it's up the gearbox, click these curbs, use all the track, then click this inside, then at about the 50-metre bolt, probably just before actually between 150, start to brake, because this is the difficult chicane, really tight right left-hander, going into another slight right-hand kink as well. So drop it down to about 2nd, or some people might even go down to 1st, but you want to take all this inside curb. Again, it's quite raised, got to be a little bit careful, doesn't unsettle the car. Just feather it through here. I don't want to take that inside curb. Now you can cut this one a little bit. Again, you've got to be a little bit careful depending on the penalty system. Great shot of the Fuji mountain there right in front of you. Head across to the left, this next right hand cambered corner. Positive camber this time, and it's almost uphill as well as you're going up on here. You can really unsettle the car if you get too much of this curb as well, and what'll happen is it will spin you around and automatically take you around in a circle if you're not careful. Again, don't want to really be going on that inside curb. You will get close to it. Don't really want to be taking too much of that inside curb or the green astroturf there, because that is slippy. again, really tough. This is a really tricky part of the course, actually. This is the most technical part. The first bit's quite fast and flowing. This final sector is very twisty and very, very slow in around here, just to get it right. Out to the right, right as if you're heading towards that box over there, the marshal's box. You want to spin it around and just catch the inside of this curb here. There. Again, knock the car out a little bit and head over to the left again for this last final corner, right-hander. Again, take it nice and tight in there. Feed it through, and then basically the start of this long straight up and over the line. So that is your lap of Fuji International Speedway. So this is it in real time. See how technical that last part is. Lost the camber as well. Positive and negative camber all on that last section. You've got to be really, really careful because it is really unsettling for the car. We're down to turn 1, into the red and white curbing, bang. Drop it down to about second gear. Careful the back don't come out. Almost did for me there. Up to third. Flip that inside. Fourth. Fifth, just lift, drop it down a couple, 3, again, little bit of wiggle. Now watch, then it's fine. Now it starts to pull you out to the left, so I have to drop it down to third, otherwise I would have been going flying off to the left there. Fourth, down to second again. Missing this inside apex quite a lot, but compensate because you've got all the runoff on the right hand side as you exit this. On the way up to fifth gear, down to second or first, and a little spurt into second, there, up the hill, third gear, just let it roll around here. I don't want to give it any throttle at this point. Now slowly on, straight, quickly, hit that inside curb, watch, don't run you out there again, almost went for Burton there, and then nice and easy through there, and then it's lift off and up the straight to complete the lap. So as you can see, I didn't get the fastest lap on 1:39.1. There's certainly 1:38s in there, not 1:37, so some of the fast guys probably. So that is Fuji for you. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope it will help some people out, and hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye for now.